shit. Lord, one moment, y'all. I'm sorry. Hello, 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 everybody. It's your girl Nate, and we back in the neighborhood, y'all. It has been so long. Oh, it's been so long since I've been on here. Um, hey, y'all, hey, y'all, hey, y'all. First of all, hit the like button, please. Thank y'all. Please subscribe also if y'all have not already. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Um, yeah, y'all. So this is just a little pop up. Hey, hi, beautiful. Yes. Oh my gosh. Shout out to OG Patrice. Why can't I? Okay. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Shout out to OG Patrice in the building. Thank you so much for coming. Period. But nah, this just a little pop in or whatever. You know. Like I said, I have not been live in a minute. This is a fairly new page in terms of like me using it and shit like that. So like I don't expect a lot of traffic, which is fine with me, cause I ain't gonna lie, like YouTube is not a real place. It is not a real place. Everybody is beep the fuck out. Just a disclaimer to all of the people that may not be familiar with this channel. Yes, we curse on this channel. I be cursing. I have a very filthy mouth sometimes. So yeah. Also, y'all, this is just commentary. Kinda, cause like really, I'm just gonna be giving my opinions of certain shit. Um, I'm not nobody's motherfucking friend. I don't know any of you motherfucking people. The people that I know are they're not involved. I'm sorry, honey. I owe no loyalty to nobody at all. But yes, we're going to talk about it a little bit. Because I want to. And I feel like if y'all just gonna let a bitch download StreamYard and get to talking, bitch, I mean, I might as well say what the fuck I wanna say too. I mean I did it first. No, let me stop. But anyways, y'all incoming Tremaine and that girl, because y'all know when I don't like a bitch, I don't mention the money. But she is a part of the commentary. Anyway, they done fell out. Okay, so apparently it's the nigga Ahmad. Now I like Ahmad. Me and Ahmad have the same birthday. just like me and Income and have the same birthday. We have the same birthday. We are all Libras, September the 28th. Yes, yes, yes. That is a beautiful day. That is a blessed day. That is a day that the Lord made, baby. And we, yeah, we got that all in common. So when they said originally, when they was like, Ahmad was a part of it, I said, I know you motherfucking lying to me. Because for the most part, Libras, from what I've experienced, we're very private people, and like, the shit that came out, that's not really something that, Libras really allowed to come out about them. Um, so when it came out or whatever that it was him, I was like, no, that ain't what it is. Somebody lying. But then when they confirmed that it was Ahmad, I was like, now hold up, wait a minute. But anyway, let me go back. So the girls fall out, and to me, I don't know, like, just my opinion. I don't, I don't know if Tremaine's reasoning for being mad with Incoming has been really dispelled just yet. Like, cause I mean, the other girl, like, I get it. Like, you was in a group and then you get put out the group, and a person don't give a fuck that you was put out the group. Like, that will trigger a motherfucker to do the motherfucking unthinkable. So that, that's okay. I can deal with that. But I don't understand fully what happened with the Tremaine situation. Now, I'm gonna be real and tell y'all, I'm very biased because I love me some Tremaine, for real, for real. Like, I do. It's unfortunate that she um is into it with Incoming, because like I didn't see that coming. Even from a mile away, I always thought like she was closer to Incoming than the other girl was. So it's like, I don't know. It just, it's unfortunate. I hope those two can figure it out. But at this point, like, it's too much already done been said, and I feel like they probably never gonna. And then they say Incoming is leaving. Um, and honestly, like, I feel like she'll do well wherever it is that she goes. Um, but like, I'm a realist, and the realist in me just feels like maybe she's not done. Um, and the reason I say that is because, like, I feel like every time something happens, we get the same thing. And that's not just her. Like, a lot of content creators, when they're under fire or there's a lot of shit going on all at once, motherfucker be like, hell, I was guilty of it. Shit, I'ma talk my tea. I'ma tell my own business. Can't no bitch tell it like me. But, sometimes when you're under fire, it's easy to be like, I'm above the shit, and then months go by, maybe even a year or two, and then somebody mentions some shit and it sets you off, and then boom, you're right back in the shit. So just based off of like seeing people um go through the cycle of I'm done. It's like, for me, I'ma just watch, and it's all love's income, and she's never done anything to me. I'm not of the belief that because other people are upset with the particular person that I gotta be upset with a particular person. I'm just not that girl. I'm sorry. Yeah, nah. I'm very, very confident in my way of thinking, and I'm okay with that. Um, Danny and Incoming falling out. Um, I don't know, like, maybe it's just me, maybe I don't be tapped in, but I didn't really see them as like close friends. Some people were saying like they're close and stuff like that, but like, I don't know, like, I never really got that. But then again, like, it be a hit and miss when it comes to like actually watching people, especially over the past year, cause like the shit stopped making sense. So like I just didn't, you know, make that a thing. But I didn't know that they were like close like that. Um, in my opinion, I don't feel like, you know, anybody is right or wrong in the situation. I feel like they both had their opinion, and Incoming didn't like Danny's opinion, and that's what happened. And people feel how they feel, especially when you get to talking to motherfuckers offline. I have about, I can count on my hand actually, of the people that I actually spend time talking to. or spent time, because there are like three or four of them that like I talked to on the back end, but like immediately after our conversation, like I just kind of ceased all contact, and nothing bad happened. It's just like, I ain't gonna lie, a bit of paranoia mixed with like, this is like not even me for real, because I don't meet with strangers. Like, I don't even do dating apps. Like, come on. But anyways, yes, it's very few people. So, but like people, they like to be up close and personal with these content creators. They like to know shit that don't nobody fucking know. They want the exclusive, and then they get mixed up in some shit. Um, and because of that, like I said, like I don't really talk to a lot of people, but that's, you know, a thing that is kind of, getting shit lost in translation. There's been a lot of situations on YouTube where people feel like, because I talk to you offline, you can't make common sense decisions, or a common sense um decision, not decision, but like, what is it I'm looking, what's the word I'm looking for? Judgment. There it is. You can't make a judgment, you know, and you know, I don't know how to say it without like being mean, but like people just want you to be indebted to them because they want to be in your business, and so they reach out to you on the product. Like, I don't know. I don't know. The loyalty shit is just weird to me, and I feel like that in that situation, that's kind of what happened. Um, and it's unfortunate. Shout out to Goody Good. Matter of fact, I think she is live right now. She's supposed to be doing a slumber party, so I'm gonna tip over there after a while. Um, she did a live earlier today, and I was there for a little bit till my phone died, and she was just informing the people that were there that there's nothing new in the Black Sea sector, and it's not. People fall out all the time. Like, they've been falling out since I got to this motherfucker. And I was on this motherfucker when Jag and Goomba was like, before the divorce and all that bullshit. Like, I was really around this motherfucker. So it's like, people, a lot of tight groups fell out. I think the shit that really kind of separated then from now was like, more people are actually in their real lives dying, and that probably be about the only difference. But all the plots and the drama and the bullshit and the cash apps and the link ups, that shit is already pre-planned. Like, bitch, it's going to happen. It's just new characters. Um, and yeah, once you realize that, you will have a better experience in the Black tea sector. That's just my opinion. But like, I'm not like a goat or nothing like that. I just somebody that be watching the shit and say what the fuck I want to say. Um, but I went into a rabbit hole. But then Val and Incoming got into it on Station Head. But to me, it was a big ass misunderstanding. Um, I felt like after a while, Val just kind of was over the whole over talking thing. And I love Income. I love you down, girl, because I know you're going to see this eventually, girl. Um, I love you down, but you do have a tendency to overtalk the people, and then, say you about to go, and then you just keep talking. Like, I've seen you do it. So it's like, yeah, I get, people's frustration at times. And I think Val just was over it in that motherfucking moment and was triggered. That's one way to think about it. Now, the other way to think about it is maybe behind the scenes, that they go with that off the scene shit. Behind the scenes, maybe a call was made, to confirm. But the whole thing is, this was already an argument, and Conrad said that shit. Conrad said that. Yes, I'm sorry, OG Patrice. I'm just trying to get it all out. But hold on, I'm gonna come. But yeah. So basically, I feel like this conversation was had already. They already got into it. As a matter of fact, this shit happened when Stacy B wasn't over there yet, and Stacy B went up there and basically, got into it with Incoming about it. I remember that motherfucking night. Yep, that's that night when she was, they was going at it, and she was calling her drunks and all kind of shit. I remember that shit. One thing about it, two things for sure, I remember that. Cause Stacey called me. I said I'm not getting in that shit. Cause honestly, I don't like to be in the midst of motherfuckers that I like going at it. I just don't like to be a part of the shit. Now if it's a motherfucker that we all mutually just don't give a fuck about, then hell yeah, I'm up in that bitch, and I'm gonna bring my troll pages if you want to get jazzy and block me. But I was staying up out that shit. But yes, that's how the fuck that happened. But so I don't know if in the situation that happened on Station Head, a call was made to confirm it or what triggered it, but she definitely screamed that shit out. Um, and she said the next time you wanna record no, she said there'll never be another time for you to record a conversation because she ain't taking no more calls from her. And of course that said incoming off. Incoming said fuck Val. She kept saying fuck Val, girl. If you catch her now, she probably gonna say fuck Val. And it's just I don't feel like that was necessary. For her to even say that. But I don't got no problem with Val either. So it's like ain't shit for me to say other than girl. It's a misunderstanding. Y'all ain't had no business beefing like that. Y'all don't got no business feeling like that about each other. Cause Eval and Income, to me, they've always had a very genuine relationship. And then Income and Kimmy fell out. That was, I want to say, 3 days ago. Yes. See, I'm trying to, at this point, I'm just telling you, Auntie OG, because I don't know where you be at, girl, but I'm just running it down. But yes, they got into it. Now to me, that shocked me too, cause I always looked at their interactions as being genuine. And I said this on Station Head. Like I don't know how they ended up falling out or whatever, but shit, it is entertaining. I will say that. I will say that. Like me and Kimmy don't have the best history, but at the same time, when she is upset or when she is going at a motherfucker, that shit is entertaining, and incoming is entertainment too. Like y'all can say what y'all want to say. Y'all can talk about the girl voice or whatever you have. I be getting my motherfucking life. When them two motherfuckers get upset, I don't know. It just does something for my entertainment meter. It just breaks the motherfucking scale. So I cackled when they was going at it. And, oftentimes I run it back just to remind myself what the fuck that moment felt like. But I don't feel no way about it. It was good entertainment for me as a subscriber. Um, and yeah, I don't know where the fuck it came from, but it was good to me. Um, and what else? Oh yeah, then Tremaine and Cleo. Oh shit, Tremaine and the girl. um, they apologized to Melanie. Now we all knew that they was riding for their friend. I just feel like that wasn't necessary. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, Mel was doing an apology, and there's still things that I feel like she still looks certain apologies she still looks for that's simply not gonna happen. Um, but there were some apologies that were you know needed. I just feel like that probably wasn't it. Um, Cause in one way it's like, okay, yeah, you were riding for your friend, but in another way it's like you was a grown motherfucker. That's why I don't understand, the whole kid thing and comparing it to an adult. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like I know how to be cool with a motherfucker and stand on business about the shit that I stand on. And that's just what that is when it comes to talking about kids and shit like that. But like you apologizing for being a grown motherfucker, following a grown motherfucker, that probably wasn't the best decision, especially considering you're in war and all of your actions are being magnified. So now you got to look like a weak bitch because you're trying to get at the next bitch. Girl, I'm not gonna say anything else about it, but that might not have been the best course of action. Um, and yeah, I don't watch it, so responding to that is definitely pointless. But people like to maximize moments. I don't give a fuck. But anyway, I said what the fuck I said. You probably shouldn't have said that like that. Um, and even if you were to apologize to her, like, yeah, you probably shouldn't have said it. But shout out to Mel, for real, for real. Ain't no hating shit. Melanie been doing her thing. She doing the AI songs. And, like, for me, I like to listen to the lyrics because, like, you get the prompts. And I would love to know if, like, she's writing the lyrics or if, like, there's a prompt that she puts in because her shit really be hitting. Her music really be hitting, like, the words to it and shit like that. I can really rock with that. So, y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Melanie. I never thought that I would be saying that again, but like honestly, for me, as long as she was able to like moved past that patch, I was cool. Like I didn't have an issue with her. I just, other than that one time. But like, you know, Mel is cool. She cool as fuck. She's very relatable. And that's what it's about, like finding people that are relatable and not like crossing boundaries. A lot of people have problems with boundaries. They feel like because they connect with a person or they like a person, they got to be involved heavily and they got to be down with like it don't be that motherfucking serious. um but shout out to her. um and I think that's it. I think that's all I said. Shout out to Goody. Shout out to Caddy. I be seeing her over there when I be at Incoming House. um yeah, that's TT. I love you down. Um, and yeah, y'all, I be on Station Head if anybody wants to, catch me or whatnot like that. I go by the name of Walking and Talking. And y'all, hold on, my plug is pulling up. Hold one moment, one moment. Okay, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Whew, so I'm sorry, I had muted for a second. I had to step away, take care of something. Yeah, sorry about that. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I go by Walking and Talking on Station Head. That is it, and that is all. I don't know any other account. Any other account is not me. I am Walking and Talking. That is it. I do all my trolling on YouTube, honey. And honestly, I don't even know what the fuck my trolls names are anymore at this point because I don't even use them for real. Because it's pointless. Like, because the motherfuckers that be doing stupid shit now, I don't give a fuck if they know that it's me because I'm not scared of them. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't scared before, but like, I was trying to be a little piece of professional, but like, I can keep my motherfucking job and still tell you bitches how the fuck I feel and how you out here looking. So now I don't care. Um, yes. But yes, child, it's a lot. It's a lot. Just pray for them. Pray for pray for the sector, child. That's why I just be listening and listening and listening. So I say tonight I'ma come on here for a little second, do a little pop in, a little pop off, and say a little something, you know. And I think I did pretty good. I think I covered everything I gave a fuck about. Now there's some other moving parts, but I just feel like they just screaming for moments, and it's like I've never been in that business, and and then it don't got nothing to do with me enough to me for me to include certain parts of the situation because they like personal attacks wrapped up in just doing content. Like nah, bro, we not doing that. I've been well. I can't complain. I won't complain. How about that? Finishing up this master's program here. And then I'm actually thinking about moving. I'm not gonna say where publicly just yet. But I'm thinking about moving. So that's the thing. And yeah, just living life, shaking and moving and shaking and whatnot. You know, being my best self. Yeah. But I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here, y'all. I gave y'all 25 minutes of my time, which is like 20 minutes over what I said I was gonna do. But then again, I'm lying because, like, honestly, it was just a pop up. I was really gonna tell y'all how I feel about it, or what's been going on rather. Um, the black tea sector is shit. It is absolutely shit. And it is shit because people refuse to speak the truth. People refuse to use common sense. People refuse to um, have any self awareness. It is shit. Um, Possibly, or the Patrice, potentially, potentially. But yeah, this sector is shit. Um, and yeah, it's been shit for a long time, honey. It was shit like right before I got the fuck on or stopped really giving a fuck about it. So I don't know what y'all gonna do. I don't know. I'll be on station head until y'all figure it the fuck out. I love y'all down. Make sure y'all like this video, share this video, comment down below, tell me your thoughts. I would love to read. Please don't get in my comments being disrespectful. You are entitled to have a opposing opinion. You are a grown motherfucker, but what you do not have the right to do is come into my shit talking shit or trying to be passive aggressive, bitch. Because I promise you, nobody is going to see it. And it's gonna be me that gets rid of it. I don't have mods. I don't do that bullshit no more. That's drama. Not particularly the mods that I had, cause like I think I had a pretty solid set. But yeah, it's just a lot of bullshit with moderators and shit like that. So I don't really do that type of thing. But yeah, keep it cute in the comments. I love y'all. Um, and I'm out. Bye. Peace, y'all. Love y'all. Go to church tomorrow. Oh yeah, and make sure y'all set y'all clock forward. Bitch is about to be spring. Love y'all. Later.